Okay, Don here from Super Blast. We're back from Ameritech. Figured it out. It took hours to figure this out. Okay, now, this here is your computer. We replaced the computer. We replaced all this, keypad and all the gear and everything in here. Okay? That still didn't fix it. It kept shutting off. It would run for 20 minutes and shut off. Run for 20 minutes and shut off. All the spark was good. We put new things on here. There's new coils in it. You know what it ended up being? It's a battery. Here's the battery that everything runs off of, and it has for a year and 8 months. All the equipment's run right off of here. The Honda rep said you're supposed to run these things with their separate power source. So, you know what? We've tried everything else. Let's try that. That fixed it. It never shut off after that. We're going to run it tomorrow on the job. And we're going to go from there. And we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we'll go ahead and make this a continuation of tomorrow's work. And we'll pick up right here. And we'll see you at the job tomorrow. All right? I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and it sure is good to be back. The house is all back to normal. The yard's back to normal. My wife just got done mowing and raking and putting all the landscape back today. Look at all that. Hard-working lady right there. She gets after it. All right, I'm Don. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, see you. Hey, good morning. Don here. It is Friday. Got the house all finished. Yard's all back in shape. Everything's looking good. The rig's all fixed. The machine's fixed, it seems to be. We just had to put another battery on there. Funny how that happens. Who knows? We're going to run the machine today and we're going to find out what happens. Hopefully that's a fix. It wouldn't shut off after we went through everything yesterday. It kept shutting off. Replace just about everything you can. Then when we switched to the battery, I mean, they build rigs down here at Ameritech like it's going out of style, and everybody has one battery to run all their gear. So this is the first time this has happened. It's a new experience for everybody, I guess. But Honda does recommend that you run each machine on a separate power source, meaning your battery. Anyway, everything is ready to go. This morning we got a house wash and a vinyl fence. And then this afternoon we have a pool cage. Then we have tomorrow off. I got to go pick up my dog, who I miss a lot. I haven't seen him in a week, so he's been having fun at the pet resort. Spoiled little fella that he is. And I use this cleaner, 3M cleaner. And look at this cooler. It looks good, huh? And you got to stay hydrated. It's 50 degrees today, so I don't need that much to drink. Warm drinks will be better in the winter, right? All right, so it's going to be a good day today. And then over the weekend on Sunday, I got 2 commercial jobs and then a residential job. And they're going to do the front half of their roof. So we're going to be using the proportioner this weekend. So a lot of good things coming up. I'm back. It's good to be back. And I'm also going to be starting another channel. I just ordered a bunch of stuff for my new motorcycle helmet. And I'm going to become a motorcycle vlogger. For those of you who don't know what that is, go ahead and look that up on YouTube. It's just a clear way of talking through your helmet without any wind noise and all kinds of distractions. It'll be a lot better presentation. I do quite a bit of motorcycle stuff. Last year I did really good, stepped my game up and did some narration. This year, coming up in September 2023, I'll do some really good stuff. But I'm going to do some local stuff to get going on it and get the channel going, all right? Hopefully a lot of you guys come on over and subscribe to that. I'll try to make it as interesting as I can. All right, let's get after it. All right, good morning. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections right there. Actually 7. She's counting these 2 as 1. Smart lady. Then we got the house. It's not too bad. It's got some mud splatter from no gutters. It's just a little dingy. You see the mold up there, the black stuff? That'll be taken care of. These windows have mold in them. See that? Got to get it all out of here. This window, that's not too bad. All right, it's a 3-car driveway. Now I pulled up, spotted the water, got the rig right here. So what we're gonna do, obviously, we're gonna get that fence done, the whole back of the house. Come all the way around with SH, go all the way around the other corner. Then we're gonna do this driveway. We're gonna rinse everything back around, bring the hose back out, go do the driveway and sidewalks, then reel right back to the truck. All right, simple, simple, simple. All right, let's get started and I'll show you how to get hooked up. This is your loader. Okay, you have a 4-gallon-a-minute machine, you hook it up to the loader and you get your downstream injector out of the bucket of water. Always keep that mixed up in the, always keep your injector in a fresh bucket of water, and always rinse it out thoroughly after each use. This way it'll last you a long time. So you hook up to the loader with the injector, and each injector is matched up for the machine per gallon a minute. So if you have a 4-gallon-a-minute machine, you're going to get a 3-gallon to 4.5-gallon-a-minute injector. And you run your line over to the SH tank. Okay, now the injector's hooked up. A lot of you that are starting out will have a bucket right there on the ground. I have tanks over here. Here's one here. Filled up yesterday with SH, and then, oh man, that sticky icky pine is smelling fine, I gotta tell you. All right, then we're gonna be doing this driveway, which is not too bad. Throw down some SH. The peak's just a little bit dingy and dirty up there, so that's gonna be all good. All right, let's get this puppy finished up here. I just gotta peel off the rest of this hose. We're gonna do that. Okay, now you got the hose peeled off. Now all you gotta do is plug into your injector. Plug that in and you're ready to go to work. Simple as that. Easy peasy setup. Okay, now how downstream injecting works, how downstream injection works is, these are soap tips, okay? When you use these soap tips, you could be 250 feet away. And it's gonna turn the soap on at the truck. It'll inject into the line when you use these 2 tips. This is your V-Jet tip. It's a regular standard soap applicator. This is your long range SH. And SH is chlorine or sodium hydrochloride. For those of you just getting started and don't know what SH is, I didn't know what it meant when I first started, you know, so. And remember, you go on some of these forums like on Facebook and stuff, and if you ask a question like that, all these pie holes, bullies will gang up on you, make fun of you. You know, the only question that you don't ask is the only stupid question. You understand that? If you have a question, ask it. Because if you don't ask it, you don't find out what the answer is, right? You just have to ignore people like that. Come over to my channel, Super Blast. I'm a nice guy and I'll teach you. Anyway, these are the soap tips and these are the rinse tips. And always match your tips up to the gallon-a-minute machine. These 2 don't matter, but the rinse tips do. This is a wash jet tip. It's a 0015 number for the 8-gallon-a-minute machine. And this is a 1520 wide rinse tip. That's for 8-gallon-a-minute machine too. They make all kinds of different tips that'll work in your J-rod, and that's what this is. That's what this thing is here. It's a J-rod. Why they call it that, I don't know. But it's a J-rod and it holds all your tips. Alright, let's get started on the job. And like I always say, get after it! Oh, and the last thing I need to mention, you see what I got on my eyes? Always wear eye protection when you're doing SH, okay? Because you get it in the eyes, and I have, and it is not fun. It hurts for a few hours, like overnight, really bad, and it'll make you go blind if you do it too many times. All right, let's get after it. We're going to be doing the fence first in the back of the house and then all the way down the side. So we'll set the camera up right over here and we'll be able to see all of it. All right, I don't know if you'll be able to see the fence, but you can see it from over here, that dirt on there. Just watch it disappear. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at this fence. It's cold out, okay? So it needs to dwell a little bit longer, but it's dwelling. See this stuff right here? This is the tough stuff. That might need to pump up sprayer. This is the stuff I'm always talking about. You got me, might have to hit. We'll have to sit here a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll drag the, I'm all the way on the side of the house there. Come back down here and spray that one more time. I think that'll wrap it up. Then we'll let it soak, and we're all S8 all the way down. All this is getting cleaned up. We'll let all this dwell because it's really cold. Cold for Florida, 50 degrees, so it's actually like 47 where I'm at right now. So we've got to dwell a little bit longer. So we're gonna come out here and we're gonna get the front done. We're gonna go down that side. So I'm just going to put this camera right here and we'll be right back. All right, stay tuned and let's get after it. Let's have a look, man. Look at that sticky icky. It's a pine smelling place around here. All right, let's stop and come nice and clean up there. Everything's good. Everything's chlorinated. Them windows are starting to shine. All right, we're down to here. Now I wanted to show you these see those little mud dauber thingies up there? Them black things? I'm gonna use a wash jet tip to knock that down. Then we're going to go ahead and rinse. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Get yourself a wash jet tip, man. You get these little spots like this. See those bees nests up there, the wasp, mud daubers? Gone. Gone. Just that easy. Get a wash jet tip. There's one more right there. All right, let's get after this rinse and we'll be right back. I want to point out another thing. See, I'm going to wash this window, but stand back from them. You don't got to blast it, okay? See how far away I am? I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it off. Rinse the screen out real nice. See that? Now, if you want to get right up on it, then it's going to wreck stuff, you know what I mean? Just another tip for you guys just starting out. You don't have to get close to these windows. Be safe and stay away from them. All right, let's finish this rinse. All right, we got the whole entire front of the house all done, all rinsed. The whole side over there is all finished. Now all we got to do is get this rinsed from here all the way around the back. We'll come back here and look at this fence. Looks like the dwell time has worked. I still see two little spots over there. Probably hit the pump up, but look at that fence. It looks really good. All right. Just gonna set this thing up right here. We're gonna rinse from there down to the back, and then we're gonna go to the fence. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. The whole back of the house looks really nice. Everything's nice and clean. Deck looks good. The fence is looking really good. Just got a couple of these little spots, I do believe. Yeah, you see this right here? It's just very faint, but you know, you still want to get it off of there. I don't know if I'm the homeowner, I'm going to come out and look at it and go, well, he did a great job, but he missed a couple of spots. You don't want to ever even have that happen, right? Sure, nobody's perfect, but don't blatantly leave stuff dirty because, you know, you don't think they're going to notice it. Just more advice. I've run into picky people before. They come out and they'll say something. Back when I first started, you know, I'd miss a spot or two, and you just learn that you got to get it all. Now you see what happened here? What do I have left to do? Driveway. Okay? Now, long and behold, look what happened. All the hose stays over here, see? This is the only hose I gotta deal with. Get the main module out and we'll start cleaning right here. Just move this over a little bit. Start right here at the property line. Pull all out, get it all done, rinse it, reel it right back in the truck. Job setup and layout. Very important and a big time saver. If you don't do it right, you're gonna waste at least 10-15 minutes trying to get the stuff reeled in. I got a straight shot. Contractor tip. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at what we're talking about right here. All right, I'm gonna set this here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. But anyway, spray a little bit on there like that. Poof. All right, I just went ahead and hit them all. There's some orange stuff right inside that crack right there. See it? And this is the worst one right here. All right, on top of the fence. We'll come back for a final review of that when we get done with the driveway. All right, let's get after it. Got it all done, huh? Looks good. Now we just got one thing left to do, you know? It's the satisfying rinse. We're back, baby. Let's get after it. look. I can see some faint lines here and there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and post-treat this to end the job, and that's gonna be a wrap. All right, see you at the next one. Let's get after it. All right, let's talk about what we do at the end of the job. Okay, you got to make sure you close everything up, lock everything down, or you're gonna lose stuff. Okay, look, make sure the cap's on the SH. Make sure the lock is back on your surface cleaner. Okay, make sure you rinse out your lines. Okay, I got on a low speed, and I'm going to open this up. The SH is going to come out. It's going to throw up here in a minute. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Good. There it goes. That's all the SH that was in your line. See? It's coming out. You don't want that to stay in your hose because it'll rot it out. That's metal casing in there. That's a lot of SH that came out of there. Still rinsing out of there. Another thing you want to do while you're doing this is you want to put your tube in some fresh water. Hear it? Now watch what happens. That SH is going to come out of that tube here in a minute. There it is. And there's the other SH coming out. Okay? Real important. Now let's look at this. That post-treat got rid of all those lines already. So this just makes you look that much better. If you see anything at all, always post-treat it. This way it'll go away. It'll stay away for a little bit longer. And it definitely makes the customer very impressed and very happy, and most likely to call you back. That's how you build a business. I'm Don. You heard it here first. Get after it. Oh, I just happened to be here talking to the customer. It dried. Look at that. Not one mark anywhere. And I said we were going to go ahead and take a look at that spot on the fence. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get on to the next job. It's always good to do a good job, right? But it's even better when you do a perfect job. There's that spot right there. As you can see, that was the worst one. Tricks of the trade: get yourself a bleach sprayer, and that's all you need to do some touch up on some stubborn stains. All right, hopefully that helps everybody out. I know my buddy ET, he's picking up on some of this stuff. Get after it, brother. And just a little tidbit: if any of you guys want to know anything, if I can help you figure some stuff out, I would love to do that for you. I'm definitely promoting free class at Super Blast. I see another guy that I watch, the fresh rinse guy. Now he's going to start charging for some classes. Come on, guys, you really got to charge people? How did you learn how to do the job? Did you pay somebody? Or did you ask questions and honest guys that pay it forward helped you out? Most of you that have been successful have learned on your own, and you've learned from others. I just don't get it, man. You're making enough money doing washing. Do you have to charge people to teach them a class? Come on. All right. I'm Don from Super Blast, and I got to tell you, I'm a good guy, and I'm helping people out, and you know what? That's a good thing, right? All right, let's get after it. Hey, here we are, job number 2. This is the job you gotta like, right? You pull up, there's the pool cage, straight over there. Look, the water goes right there. See that? Right there. Beautiful. Then when you're done with the job, it'll reel right back to the truck. Job setup. Very important. All right, this is a nice piece of property. The gentleman keeps up on it. You can see the sidewalks are all nice and clean. Patio's clean. We got green stuffs in the screen up there, and you can see the green in the screen going all the way down there. Okay, There's a trick to getting greens out of the screen. Let me set this down here for a minute. I'm trying to juggle this stuff around. Okay, so let's have a look. Have a lot of green stuff up in that screen up there. He's going to be replacing it. We'll try to get as much as we can out, but you can see the green in the screens down there. Okay, how you do that is you clean it from the outside in. So we're going to blow all the screens from the outside. Then we're going to come back inside and then clean the rest of these screens in here and get the deck washed off, and we'll be all done. All right, let's get after it. Let's have a look. We got that sticky, icky pine everywhere out here. And all the screens are all treated. Everything's been SH'd. We're gonna let that sit up there. He said he's gonna get these screens replaced, but I think if you clean them up a little bit, might delay that a little bit. Save the guy a little bit of money. Got everything SH'd out here. We're gonna clean all this up out here. All this black mold along the sidewalk. We're gonna get that off. Get this cleaned up nice. This is a referral from a couple guys over there in Autumn Oaks. High-end customers referring me to high-end jobs. This is a nice high-end property here. All right, we're gonna let it soak. I washed all this off here. Got the back of the house washed, the windows back here, all the way up to this point right here. All right, when you look around, you see a lot of stuff here. The gentleman will have me back to clean some other things up. And we clean this table. We'll get the place looking a lot better than it did. Not that it was looking bad, but I can see that the green in the screen is gonna be going away. So that's going to be a plus. All right, let's get after it. You know what time it is now, right? It's time for the satisfying rims. Let's have a look at this puppy, huh? Everything came out really nice and clean. Went all the way, did a little extra out here, cleaned all this up. I'm gonna hit these stains down here. This stuff here and that stuff on the end with some straight SH. And there's some little stuff down there at the very bottom. See that down there? We're gonna hit that with some SH and we'll be done with this puppy. We'll be back to review those spots and we'll be right back. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look, huh? Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Shoot all that mold right off of the sidewalk. I mean, these are the little things that make the job look perfect. See that down there? That's all gone down there. This job looks really good. You make a first good impression here. This guy will be calling me back for sure. All right? it just goes to the long list of customers that appreciate what you do. All right, that's going to be a wrap for today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that, and hit the bell. And remember, get after it. Got me 175 gallons of water in the tank. And I'm better known as Juan Valdez. All right, let's go look at this little porch, all right? Let's get after it. Well, guys, thank you for everything. Hey, what do?
You get after it.
We get after it. Do you get after it?
Always.
What do you do?
Get after it. At home,
Everybody gets after it. Hey, when he gets home, he gets after it. Hey, look at this dude up here. I bet he even gets after it.
Mr. Ameritech.
Get after it! Okay, who won at the gym?
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
He got me by like 2 seconds today.
2 seconds.
The old man
Gotta get the time in.
beat the young guy.
The old man, how old are you?
Whoa, Don. You don't
Never
ask a woman that.
his age.
Don't ask a woman his age. Oh, it's Bernadette.